first of all, I wanted to very briefly talk about Prince Andrew what the hell is going on. So for those that don't know, Prince Andrew is the prince. He is one of the Queen's sons. Do you know what, actually? Funny story. Do you know, growing up, I didn't know the Queen had kids. I didn't even know she had a husband.
Yeah, the husband one, I didn't clock.
I did not know. I remember I did, in primary school, we had to do this thing. So basically, the Queen was doing some sort of like jubilee.
The Queen Jubilee. I remember that in primary school.
Yeah, and she was driving through like places. So basically, they were like, "Oh, I think I was like in year 4. They were like, "Oh, you need to all go and stand outside, and we need because she was gonna drive through Croydon, and they were like, you need to hold up the sign." So we had to make all these signs for her and whatever. Like the Queen did it. So anyway, we go now. We hold up the signs. She drives past in the car. She waves at all of us. I remember she waved at me. I was like, "Oh no, the Queen waved at me." Anyway, obviously Prince Philip was there. I thought he was some sort of aide. I didn't know that was her husband until I think I got to like, I'm not even joking, guys. I think it might have been secondary school. And I was like, I remember like, I went to like see the Queen or whatever and she was with this man and I don't know who the man was. And obviously as I'm describing the man, they were like, that's her husband. I was like, what? I didn't know she had a husband. I didn't know she had kids.
That's not knowing she had kids is insane.
Actually, no, sorry. No,
that's
I
insane.
didn't know she had, sorry, actually, no, guys, I'm not that stupid. I thought it was just Prince Charles. I didn't think she had other kids. I thought she just had Prince Charles. Sorry, enough. Yeah, no, guys, I'm not that silly.
Okay.
No.
Because I was going to say, Rashida.
Sorry, no. I thought she just had Prince Charles.
Okay.
And I didn't know she had a husband.
Okay, I can see why. No, I can see why, because he was the one who was in line, so he was out there more.
Yeah, because obviously William, guys, actually, no, I wasn't that silly. Okay. Now I'm thinking about it. But I think because the Queen was painted as being such the Queen. Yeah. It was never like Prince Philip, or do you get what I mean? So yeah.
But you know what? Yeah, I was kind of like you, but it was a bit different. I always thought, and I'm ashamed to admit it, but I would probably say up until uni times, I thought that Prince Philip was like her second husband, like he was the stepdad to Prince Charles and all of them, because I'll never forget, I kept asking my mum, but where is their actual dad? Like, no, but he gave off stepdad vibes. So that's why I was like, and also, like you said, because it was like Queen, and then why is her husband Prince? So then in my head, I was thinking he must be below her because it's her second husband. So that's why I was like, okay, but where's their actual dad though?
No, but that's a good point, because if I'm thinking now, I thought that she was, I knew that she just had I just thought she had Prince Charles in it, but yeah, because where would I just genuinely didn't think she had a husband. I thought she was just there. I don't know why I thought that as a child. I was like, I don't really get it.
I don't get it either.
And they don't really teach us in school.
No. So. To be fair, even at that time, we wouldn't really know the ins and outs of it. All you needed to know was the Queen, the one who's in line, and then Prince William, Prince Harry. Yeah. Like, it wasn't a necessity to know the entire royal family at a young age. That's something that people do as they get older and they have more of an interest of it. But I could definitely see, like, although, yes, I was laughing, but I can see why, as a child, you thought that.
Yeah, because it's like...
It's nuts.
They don't really teach us anything about her. But anyway, so Prince Andrew has officially been stripped of his title. So he's now known as Andrew something Mountbatten. If I'm wrong, if I'm correct, sorry, I need to fact check that. But do you know what? Actually, let me even fact check.
Fact check!
So, Prince Andrew, well, formerly known as Prince Andrew, he is now known as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. It's so mad because even when you Google it, formerly known as Prince Andrew. So he has been stripped of all his titles now because of his relation to Jeffrey Epstein. So there was a lady named Virginia, I don't know how to pronounce her second name, Jurov? I don't want to butcher her surname, but she basically came out and she was she would advocate for people that had gone through sex trafficking, and she had basically had this experience with the whole kind of Jeffrey Epstein thing. So she came out and basically said that she had been essayed by formerly known as Prince Andrew previously, and she basically exposed everything. She spoke her truth. Very, very, very brave woman. And Prince Andrew, Andrew, denied it. And to this day still claims his innocence when the evidence is there. He tried to say he'd never seen her before. There's literally a photograph of the both of them. He did this very strange interview a while ago where they basically pulled him up on everything and he denied it when the evidence again was there. So now she wrote a book, actually, that was it. So she wrote a book going into more detail about what had happened. And I think at that time, King Charles now was just basically like, yeah, we have to basically strip you of your titles, which is insane. I actually cannot believe that we are living in a time where a member of the royal family has been stripped of their, like, being stripped of them. Like, Prince Harry was a bit different. He chose to say, yeah, I don't want to kind of be a part of this anymore. But yeah, so Andrew has been stripped of all his titles. And Dionté, what do you think about this time that we're living in?
Okay, I'm going to start off positive. I'm very happy that this has been done. And it also goes to show that, like, hopefully it shows other people it doesn't really matter your status. There is consequences to your actions. However, I am pissed off that it took this long to get here. Like, this stuff was happening even when the Queen was alive. Do you get what I mean? Like, and I know people are going to make excuses for her, like, yeah, but that was her son, and like, it's different when it's your child. The man is a pensioner, basically. Like, how long are we gonna keep this up? Like, I'm so sorry, but especially if someone in my family is being accused of what he was being accused of, to me, I wouldn't feel the need to, like, show my loyalty to you. You've crossed the boundary. That's just, it's too far. Like, regardless of if you're a relative of mine or not, something needs to happen.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like, so I hate that it took this long, but it needed to be done. You can't be harming other people and then expecting to just live your life.
Yeah.
And I think that's one thing that annoys me about people so much. I hate it, but it's a human thing. But, like, people will do stuff to people and then be shocked when there's consequences. But you knew that what you were doing was bad. So now, like, because I've even seen certain people, I don't want to say too much, but I've seen certain people who were commenting like, this is too harsh, all of this, all of that. Like, just because you like the royal family, it doesn't mean you should agree with everything that they do. Do you get what I mean? Like, and think if that was your daughter, if that was your sister,
exactly,
your auntie, your mum, would you be saying all of this? No. And I just think, like, I'm a very big believer in, you can do what you want in this life, but just know there's repercussions to it, whatever you do. So you need to be prepared for it. And this is just one of those things. You can't do something this serious to harm someone else and there not be anything, any type of consequence. So I think it's very well overdue, but very well deserved.
Yeah.
I personally think. And this is a minor, because just because his title was stripped, it doesn't mean he still won't get perks. We just won't know about it.
Exactly.
He will still have a house somewhere
he's still got
that
a house,
is funded by all of us.
Yeah.
That he will still reap the benefits of that royal family. Like, low-key, it's giving, like, this is PR, so let's just take your name, but behind closed doors, like, you'll be all right. And that's what I think. So, yeah. I get it, though. For them, it's a very big deal. But I just hope that true justice comes as well. This is just a good first step for me. But I also want him to go down.
Yeah.
For the stuff that he did.
Yeah.
That's what really I have to say about it. How about you?
Do you know what? The royal family, I think sometimes growing up and the way this country just kind of is, we're kind of taught the royal family, and then for some reason you just think that they're above all criticism, they're above everything. But as I'm growing older, I'm realising they are just a normal family, that they are they are a messy family.
Yeah.
Like, there were families are families. There's always like a weird uncle. There's always a child that like, there's just always something with families. And I think people forget that the royal family are just normal people. Because even when the whole thing happened with Harry and when he left, I remember there was a thing on This Morning where they were doing like a phone-in of people like call in and say about like your family issues and things like that. And I was just like, it's just a normal thing for families to fall out, like it happens. But I think people put the royal family on this pedestal. But I think this is just that classic thing of Andrew. I need to get that out of my head. Do you know what? When you've been saying it from when you're so used to it. Sorry, Andrew, Rashida. Andrew probably thought in his life he would never get caught, he would never get away with it. I genuinely do think that when his mother was still alive, there was so much that was swept under the rug because of the power that the Queen held. Yeah. And it was just like, he can just keep, that they can just keep brushing this under the rug. And I know for a fact that the day that his mother died, the day the Queen died, he in his head probably knew, my time is up. Yeah. Because I think Charles was like, listen, Mum was sorting you out in that way, but I'm not going to do it. Yeah. Because this is a new situation now, and I'm not going to get involved in that. And rightfully so. Yeah. At the end of the day, the royal family have a reputation to uphold, and they can't have someone like that in the royal family. Yeah. And he was like, yeah, you need to go. But I've read somewhere that he's still going to be living somewhere. Like they're going to get him somewhere. He's going to be fine. He just doesn't have his titles, and he's just disgraced.
It's all a PR thing.
Told you to be doing that. So what now?
That's the thing. It's all PR. It's just to make the audience happy. Let's just strip his titles. Yeah. But I don't think anything in his life is going to change. It's not going to change. They will, if anything, they'll just say stay under the radar, or they may try and stage some paparazzi shots of him looking normal. Yeah. Whereas it'll be going to Tesco or something, and it will make headline news like Andrew going to Tesco. Yeah. All of this, I see right through it. Yeah. Okay? I see through this game. And the only way that I would be satisfied, or even the victims, is if there was normal repercussions that normal people get. Yeah. i.e. getting charged for these crimes. That's why I'm low-key happy. This year has really been the year of consequence.
It really has.
It's been the year of consequence.
It really has.
Because now all these people who thought that they were invincible have now been humbled.
Fallen down, yeah. As it should be.
And thank you, as it should be. And I'm low-key tired of this thinking of because you're on a certain level, you can just get away with harming other people. And I just feel like there should be a limit. When you're literally abusing or physically, mentally, emotionally harming someone for no apparent reason, just because you have power, there should be some type of consequence. Yeah. And it's slowly happening. But I just hope that this is just the beginning. Yeah. And his victims can also heal and get the justice that they're seeking as well. So that's all I have to say about that Andy man.
Honestly, and it's such a shame that Virginia isn't here to kind of see. I saw an interview with, I think it was her brother and his wife or someone in her family, and they were basically saying that she literally brought down a royal because of her bravery. It's just such a shame that she's not here to see it. And the whole situation with this thing is really strange. The whole Epstein. First of all, no one knew what he did. I remember watching the Netflix documentary that they made about him, and people were just going to this man's parties and they didn't even know what he did. But I genuinely think, and then I think that's why I am very adamant in my conspiracy theory back. I don't think he committed suicide, and I don't think Virginia committed suicide as well.
Of course,
she literally even said in a little something, or she tweeted and she was like, if they say I am suicidal, she was like, I am not suicidal, then all of a sudden she's committed suicide, yeah?
Fam.
Nah, man, come off it.
We all know that there's something fishy about it.
It's scary.
I think majority of us know that it wasn't suicide.
It wasn't, man.
It wasn't. But at the end of the day, these men are powerful. That's why Blink Twice, if you haven't watched it, watch it.
You need to watch Blink Twice,
That's exactly what was happening, bro.